Good evening and welcome to the TradeXchange market wrap-up for the 26th of September 2016. Before we jump right into the numbers, a reminder, this Thursday we will be hosting a free webinar for our subscribers, folks that are interested in our service. Interesting to find out what we do and how we do it. A great time to ask questions, have a conversation with the analyst and our contributors of the TradeXchange. So a great way to acquaint yourself with the service. And the address is right here, www.thetradexchange.com/September-2016-webinar. We'll make sure we post that into Twitter as well. So folks, you can register for this on this address. You'll just put in your name, email, and comments, and we'll make sure we provide that information for you. So let's jump right into the day. Certainly another down day this afternoon. Volatility continuing globally, we might add. Dow Jones finishing lower by 0.91%. S&P 500 lower as well, and the NASDAQ. We did have some strength in crude oil at 45.58. Volatility continues in crude oil, as you can see on the right-hand side here. Reminder, we are awaiting that OPEC meeting this week, and commentary is having an impact on volatility. Gold finishing lower, just off by 60 cents. Silver off by 31 cents. The 10-year yield, in the other bigger story, and that is it's back in that range between 1.5 1.6%. The DXY, the dollar index, is 95.289. Let's get into tomorrow's schedule. We'll begin with the Red Book, S&P Case-Shiller, HPI, PMI Services Flash, Richmond Fed Manufacturing Index, Consumer Confidence, State Street Investor Confidence Index, and after close, we'll have the API crude oil data. Some headlines of note in CAG: Conagra Foods acquires Frontera, Red Fork, and Salpica brands. That's on CAG. GXP and WR, Great Plains Energy, and Westar Energy shareholder approve merger-related proposals at special shareholder meeting. In OSK, U.S. Army places $42 million order for the Joint Light Tactical Vehicle Program. That's on OSK. For your stock options and stock options recap, we'll begin with the letter P, Pandora. We saw some put activity on the bid. PYPL, we saw the September weekly call activity in the 39 calls expiring in September. KSS, October 32.5 put activity on the offer, and BBRY, October 8 call activity, weekly call activity on the offer as well. Reminder, folks, when you're purchasing calls on the offer, tends to be a bullish sentiment. When you're purchasing puts on the offer, tends to be a bearish sentiment. Company filings and insider transactions, EVBG saw an SC13G being filed by Mark Stad. HY Form 4 filing, chairman purchasing over 6,000 shares at $51.42, and some other smaller lots as well. Again, that's on HY. In a merger and risk ARB recap, we did have BATS and CBOE, CHMT, and CPPL for this morning. Highlighted level watch alerts from Zozo Stock Watch. Zozo level watch alerts. We'll show you those charts in just a moment. Well, let's jump into that. We'll begin with ZYNE. Saw a level watch alert at 9:35 in the morning. Over $13.78. As you see on the right-hand side, we'll enlarge that just a little bit for you. Move that over, and with the blue arrow there and the white line indicating that level of 1378, to see a nice follow through in price action and of course in volume. Taking a look at ARRY, similar structure in terms of volume and positive price action. Very nice look on that, over $4.92, and really you saw that continuously coming through above that $5 mark and into the $5.78 rate. So really great look on that. Again, that's an ARRY. That alert came out at 9:37 p.m. Excuse me, 9:37 a.m. In CHMA, we'll take a look at 12:36 p.m. Over $2.93, and really nice look at that. Really big volume coming through, a nice positive price action in the security. You can see that white line there, $2.93, and that blue line there as well. For your reference points during the day, we did have some interesting tidbits on the Texas Manufacturing Survey, and it commonly referred to as the Dallas Fed Manufacturing Survey, but a great tool, folks, which is the newly released TXEDU section. And if you do scroll down to your market wrap up here, you'll click on the link for TXEDU, a number of articles, this one provided by Steven Straza, specifically on the Dallas Fed. So folks, thanks for checking in today, and thanks for listening to the market wrap up video. As a reminder, yes, we do have our webinar this Thursday beginning at 4:45. It is a free webinar. All are encouraged to join, learn about number of different information and why traders believe this type of information is critical for day-to-day and longer-term trading. Folks, thanks for checking in. Wishing you a very pleasant evening. Take care.